Hello and welcome. You're watching The Social Connection. I'm Shreya Upadhyay and with me is Ishani Mathur.
Yes, and we are back again to wrap up what the world of social media looked like through the past week.
Absolutely. This week, social media had a few tragedies trending with the Bihar train derailment and the protests in Brazil amidst the glamour of 2014 FIFA World Cup. We also saw some fun tweets with Suarez's infamous bite.
Yeah, that was really something, and it cost him 1 million francs, and now he's banned for 9 matches and 4 months. Well, we've also had some politics trending with court summons sent to Sonia Gandhi and Srinivasan becoming the ICC chairman. We of course got our entertainment break with Rani Mukherjee's upcoming flick and the legendary Michael Jackson.
Yes, we observed his death anniversary last week.
Yeah, but first up, let's take a look at the interesting stories doing the rounds in social media.
Google TV streaming Chromecast gets radically more useful.
New startups take advantage of YouTube's threat to indie pop artists.
And FIFA fever catches up in more ways than one.
Well, let's get started. Shreya, did you know that Google's TV streaming device Chromecast just got radically more useful? Chromecast directory has grown a lot recently, and Google's created a single page where you can see all apps that work with it.
Yes, in addition, you'll soon be able to use it even if you're not connected to Wi-Fi. And well, there's a lot more and many more interesting features to this magic stick announced by the search engine at the recent Google I/O conference. We won't tell you all so soon. Here's the report.
Chromecast is a thumb-sized media streaming device that plugs into the HDMI port on your TV. Set it up with a simple mobile app. Then send your favorite online shows, movies, music and more to your TV using your smartphone, tablet or laptop. Chromecast now features a broad swath of apps, a huge difference from the measly selection it had when it launched last summer. Another 10,000 are on the way. So Google is offering a new way to sift through Chromecast apps by offering a web page that organizes them. Users can also connect to nearby Chromecast devices through the cloud. In other words, people can cast to your TV without needing the password for your Wi-Fi network. An opt-in feature it will roll out to all Android devices this year, although developers can access that functionality through the Google Cast SDK, which Google had just updated. Other changes include a new ambient experience called Backdrop. This allows users to add their own photos directly from Android devices. You can also select art, places, news or weather to grace your living room screen. Also, the streaming device will mirror the screen of your Android device to the TV. Chromecast won't be the only device getting all this joy. However, all Android TVs integrate with the Cast SDK, which means that all of these features will be available in smart television, set-top boxes and other devices as well.
Well, that's really interesting that it's sad hasn't started in India, but better late than never. Well, I was thinking, Shreya, that building a business proposition on someone else's platform is a risky proposition. Just when you figured out how to make a little money, the power can suddenly change the rules for you. Just ask the independent musicians whose songs are about to be removed from YouTube because their labels won't sign on to a new subscription streaming service.
Absolutely. Or ask Yahoo, which thinks so many creators are dissatisfied with YouTube's terms that it's developing its own video service to lure them away. And mind you, Yahoo is not the only one. New startups are now strategizing to lure these newbies away from these video sharing platforms, offering more control over their relationships with fans. Check out who they are.
I am unwritten, can't read my mind, I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned.
A team of former YouTube executives is launching a startup called Victorious, aimed at giving native stars of platforms like YouTube, Vine and Instagram more control over their relationship with fans. Victorious will produce mobile hub apps for digital celebrities like Michelle Phan, Voice Avenue and Shay Carl. These individual personalities have grown into bona fide media brands, says Bing Chen, who was the head of global creator development and management at YouTube until he left in May to join Victorious, where he is now Chief Creative Officer. Most of these people have enormous audiences, but those audiences are fragmented, he said. While top vloggers can make 6 or even 7 figures on YouTube, on Vine and Instagram there's no built-in way for stars to monetize their popularity. Victorious will offer a variety of monetization options including ads, in-app purchase and subscriptions. We are much more the technology engine facilitating the experience. The idea isn't to replace YouTube, Vine and Instagram, which plays an important role in content discovery, but to provide a centralized place for consumption and community for fans who are already loyal, says CEO Sam Raghove. But if a creator did not want her audience and pocket more than 55% of the advertising dollars they generated, migrating them off to YouTube and into a proprietary app with its own video player will not be difficult, even if that app is controlled by another third party that takes its own smaller slice.
5 minutes of your life that you won't get back.
Well, moving on, FIFA fever seems to have caught up in more ways than one. There's action on field as well as off it, especially on social media.
Absolutely. Apart from the unexpected matches every day, Suarez's alleged bite, Neymar's hairstyle and FIFA memes have been doing the rounds. So if you missed any of this, here's your update of the FIFA week that went by. Ronaldo, considered the best soccer player in the world by some, was mentioned on Twitter 1.5 million times during the United States-Portugal match compared to 465,000 mentions for Dempsey. Facebook says 10 million people had 20 million interactions during the US-Portugal match. According to Twitter data, there were 8 million tweets about the match while it was happening. Mexico's passionate coach celebrated a 3-1 victory over Croatia on Monday. It didn't take long for online fans watching the World Cup around the globe to notice Herrera's animated reactions and capitalize on them with everyone's favorite internet art form, memes. Social media exploded after Suarez's suspected bite of Giorgio Chiellini during Tuesday's World Cup game between Uruguay and Italy. The trending hashtags included Suarez for life, bite, Suarez bite and Mike Tyson. The Football World Cup fever seems to have caught up in more ways than one. Besides live streaming and parties, fans are doing much more to look like their favorite players. Topping the charts is Neymar, whose hairstyle is not only a rage in cities' salons but also in over 40 tutorials on YouTube, with over 7.3 million views. Ronaldo's haircut videos have over 1.7 million views, with Spanish forward David Villa minimal four-hawk style with 5 lakh hits and counting. After England played their final World Cup game against Costa Rica, Roy Hodgson confirmed a number of changes for the final Group D game, which received mixed reactions from fans and pundits alike. Former Newcastle United striker Mick Quinn took to social media to share his thoughts on some of Hodgson's selections for the game. Quinn was then inundated with responses from fans with differing opinions. After the 2 consecutive goals by Messi and Musa in the Nigeria vs Argentina match, Twitter saw a wave of appreciation of their football skills. The display from the Barcelona also sparked a huge response even from other footballers. After the disappointing draw the US men's soccer team experienced against Portugal on Sunday, Twitter users were already anticipating Thursday's match against Germany. Many referred to the match as World War III, or how netizens typically like to call it, with the hashtag WW3.
Well, now it's time for us to take a break. To stay with us to see what new Facebook has in store for you.
Also, we'll see what kept the celebrities talking across the globe and the top 5 videos you loved on YouTube.